You are now tuned into the greatest.
Keep your radio right here.
It's DJ Infrared. It's the code.
Yo, what's going on? It's the heavy hitter DJ Infrared. You know, we're doing Dash Radio. We are in the building live from LA. And you know, we got somebody in the building straight from 305 Dade County. But we don't introduce our artists in here. We let them introduce themselves. Who we got in here?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, DiamondTheBody, a.k.a. DTB, a.k.a. disturbing these bitches, because that's what the fuck I do.
That's what's up. 305 Dade County. You're from Miami, correct?
I'm not from Miami.
You're
That's
not?
actually incorrect.
What
No,
do you
I'm
mean?
from Broward County.
Oh, Broward. Okay,
I'm from Broward.
okay.
Yes, 954 in the building. Okay, 305. You know, that's my cousin. That's
Neighbors,
my dog. You know what I'm
neighbors,
saying? Yeah,
neighbors.
we neighbors. But you know, a real girl is from Broward County.
And you know what's crazy? For people that are not from Florida, they're like, yo, you know what? That's the same thing. Miami, Broward, nah. So if you're
it's
from
not.
Florida, right? What's the difference between Broward and Miami?
Okay, so Broward is more like ratchet. Like Broward is more like, I want to say the more of the like country, and then
Yeah.
Miami is more like the city.
100%.
So in Broward, you know what I'm saying? It's like more houses. It's kind of like more. It's less like you go to Miami to party. So people from Broward, we live in Broward, and then we party in Miami.
100%.
So Miami's like turn up. Broward's like you live there.
100%.
It's weird, but it's not the same. But people from Florida, we know.
Of course.
We know.
Of course.
Y'all wouldn't know the difference. You would be like, okay, hey, it's all the same shit. But
Yeah, I lived in Florida for 16 years, so
Yeah.
I know the difference.
Where'd you live?
I was in Orlando.
Oh my God, I used to
Yeah.
live in Orlando too.
Oh, you did?
I did. I went to Ocoee High School. For
Okay,
like
we
6
neighbors. We
months.
neighbors.
Yeah. Then I was bad. My daddy sent me back home, but it's cool though. Yeah, I love Orlando.
Now Orlando's definitely a vibe. It's
For
definitely
sure,
a vibe.
for sure.
So you being out here in LA, you know what I'm saying? What's the difference between somebody from LA and Florida? Let's get that out the way.
My gosh, there is a. Okay, so for one, LA got like just a whole different vibe. LA got a different sound. They got a different lingo. Like they be calling people weird.
Yeah.
When I came out here, I'm like, girl, they be like, man, you weird. I'm like, weird. Like, no, they ain't calling me weird.
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's just different. Like, we don't say weird in Florida.
Yeah, 100%.
But the way they dress, the way they act, everything is really different from LA people and Florida people.
100%.
Like, you gonna know when you see somebody that's not from LA in LA.
100%.
And you will definitely know if you see somebody in Florida that's not from Florida, that's from LA. You'll be like, oh, he's standing out a little bit.
Yeah, facts.
They accent, they talk different, they walk different, they dance different.
Oh,
LA be
100%.
doing like this little, Florida, it's different. You can tell the difference.
1,000%.
But I love LA though.
So how long have you been here in LA now?
It's been like 3 years, 3, 4. I think the pandemic kind of fucked it up, but I don't know if that's 3, 4. But I'm always back and forth.
100%.
You know, all my people is back home, my friends, my family. So I always gotta go home to go, fuck with my people. But LA living.
All right, so we talked about Florida. We're talking about LA. We're gonna get into the pandemic because I heard you was doing some stuff during the pandemic.
Pandemic legend, yeah, that's what they like to call me.
So what you had going on during the pandemic?
Okay, so during the pandemic, I had a lot going on. Okay, so first and foremost, we started off with the mansions.
Okay.
I had a mansion in Calabasas, and it was going the fuck down. We had the biggest stripper parties in LA. Okay,
Crazy.
So basically, if you was in LA during the pandemic, you had to come to one of my parties.
1,000%.
So we started off in the mansion in Calabasas, and then we got kicked out because, the music and everything. So then we moved to a ranch. So I was like, okay, let me go get a ranch because, it's not no neighbors. And you know what I'm saying? We could be as loud as we want. So we went from the thing to the ranch. Ranch was lit as fuck. Another mansion. It was popping. And then we got kicked out of there too. So we just ended up started moving around to different locations. We went to a hookah lounge. We went to, just a bunch of different locations. We was in a warehouse. Man, the littest warehouse ever. Okay.
100%.
And it was a real fun vibe, real fun time. It was like the Underground Railroad. And I was like Harriet Tubman. And I was leading everybody to the motherfucking I was leading them to the party. They like, where the party at? Where the party at? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna text you the address. Ooh. I was leading all the girls to the money. I'm like, hey, I want to come make this money. I know it's a little dry. Everything closed. Pull up.
So I got a question. When you started doing these parties, what party was it that you was like, all right, I'm there. This is it. We going.
The first party.
The first one? It was
Absolutely.
crazy?
Okay, so basically, before I threw my own party, I was going to other people's parties.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go to somebody's party, and then we would turn up. They'll throw money, whatever. Then I'll go to another party. It got to the point where everybody kept calling me to come to their party. And they're like, oh, come to my party, come to my party. And I'm like, damn, it's in the same day. I can't go to both. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Because I need all the money. So I said, you know what? I'm going to have my own party, and I'm going to just tell everybody to come to my shit.
100%.
And I did that, and it worked. So the first party was a movie. First day.
That's crazy.
Movie. So yeah, after that, after we got shut down at our last location, I think it was like the warehouse. Police pulled up, whatever. And then somebody I know was like, hey, I know this guy that owned a club. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? Do you want to see if he'll let you throw the parties there? So I was like, hell yeah. So I went and I sat with the owner. And he was like, shit, I ain't doing nothing with it. You can have it. Just pay me this and whatever. So I paid him a lot. And we moved from the warehouse, from the house, from the hoop lounge, and we was in a strip club. So I ended up owning a strip club for 2 years after that.
Yeah?
So out of the pandemic. Yep.
That's crazy. So you're a business owner now, too?
Yup, absolutely.
Nah, I gotta give it up to that.
Thank you.
You took the pandemic, flipped it around, and made a serious
I made
bag.
it a bandemic.
That's what I'm
We
talking
turned the
about.
pandemic into a bandemic. How? Like the Migos say. Speaking of the Migos, I booked the Migos too.
Oh, they came through?
They came
so
through.
let's, I know without getting anybody in trouble, but who was over there during the pandemic that came
They
through your
ain't getting
party?
in no trouble. I got pictures of everybody. If you came in my club, it was known you was there. Okay, so we had the Migos, we had ESTG, we had Little Kim, we had Boosie, we had Soulja Boy, we had YG,
Crazy.
we had Moneybag, we had who else did we have? We had everybody. Like, I'm trying to think of the names, but shit, everybody you could think of was there. I had fucking Keisha Cole walked in there one time. And I had the whole club singing, Love. I was like, DJ, play her song. He's like, but that's not no club song. I said, I don't care. It's fucking Keisha Cole. You play Keisha Cole, you sing Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole. We had Sway Lee in the building. Shout out Sway Lee, Jimmy, everybody.
Nah, it's crazy too when you're talking about music, because being from Florida, when you live in Florida and you go to Miami or Tampa or Orlando and you go to any of those strip clubs there,
Yeah.
the music over there compared to here is totally different.
Completely different. It's like a different world. I came over here and the DJs is playing songs. I'm like, I never heard this song in my life, but the whole crowd's going crazy. I'm like, who is this? And the person's a whole celebrity over here.
100%.
But Florida, I'm telling my friends, they like, I don't know who is that. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like, LA is like literally its own world.
1000%.
Like, you could be famous in LA and just
nobody else,
in the rest of the
knows.
world.
100%.
Shit's crazy.
California's the only state in America I think you can do that.
Absolutely, because if you pop in anywhere else, it's like everybody know who you are. LA, you don't even need everybody else.
100%.
You got that LA fan base, you good.
Nah, 1000%. Now, speaking of fan base, you got a big fan base here in LA now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So when did you figure out, yo, I'm gonna do music?
I've been doing music, so I moved to LA to do music.
100%.
So the thing about it is, I kept getting distracted. So pandemic happened, I got distracted. Strip club happened, I got distracted. I just be getting distracted. But now I'm back on track, and I'm focused. Okay, so now we focusing straight on music, everything in music. Every day I wake up music. Everything I post music. Every day we on music.
So we got singles out, we got projects out. What we
Yes,
doing? What
we
we
do.
doing?
We
What
got
we doing?
singles out. We got projects out. We got videos out. We got interviews out. We got podcasts out. All of that. Thought is out now. THOT. These hoes on top is out now. Available on all platforms. We got Trap Bitches. That's out. Available on all platforms. We got Everything Big. Everything Big. This my song. We got Everything Big out. We got Disturbing These Bitches. That's my first mixtape. That's old, but shit, go listen to that too. Shit, everything.
So right now, you got all these songs out, you got the project out, you got any tours coming up? You know what I'm saying? What cities we hitting? Where we going?
Baby, I'm trying to go out the country.
That's what I'm talking about.
I want to do one of them international tours.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to hit London and Italy and motherfucking bitch. I really want to go to Africa.
Let's go. We out.
We out. What, you got your passport?
Of course.
Okay, I got mine too. Let's go.
Shout out to all my Africans. You know, I'm Cape Verdean, so I got to rep for all the Africans out there.
And I'm Jamaican.
Let's go. Let's go. We here. Wagwan to all my Jamaicans out there. You know what we doing. You know, that's one thing I can say about LA that I do miss all the Caribbean food out on the East Coast.
Yeah, they don't got a lot out here.
They got some. They got some good. They got some good spots, but just not as much.
And it's not as good either. Well, I will say that.
Yo, Diamond said it, not me.
They oxtail be a little hard. I ain't gonna lie. But it's cool though.
Now, I have a big shout out, Diamond in the building. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys are out there. You streaming it. You buying it. You checking in on my homegirl. Florida out here heavy. LA, what's up? You got any shout outs before we get up out of here?
I want to shout out my mom.
That's a good shout out.
My mama is like my biggest fan. She called me yesterday, was like, girl, like reciting the lyrics to a freestyle I just did. I'm like, mother, what is you doing listening to that? She's like, yeah, fuck nigga. I'm like, mother. She's like, girl, I don't give a fuck. I like that song. I was like, okay. Shout out to my mama.
That's what's up. Big shout out to all the mothers out there, man. Shout out to my mother.
She probably watching right now. She always be on my live. She probably watching right. Hey, mama, if you here, shout out to you.
But you know what it is, heavy of the DJ Infrared. We out here with Diamond. We live from LA. Shout out to Florida out there. And shout out to all the mothers. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And tune in because she's the next to blow. Let's go. That's